Fall is almost here. Is your furnace ready? Don't get caught in the cold. Call Conrad's Heating and Cooling, your local trained comfort specialist, for a full furnace checkup. Our certified technicians will make sure your system is running safely and efficiently, saving you money and giving you peace of mind. Conrad's Heating and Cooling, keeping your home cozy all season long. 330-658-3000 or visit our website at conradsheating.com.
3 spots out of this, and then back to us. So 3 spots and back to us. As we count down towards kickoff, top of the hour, Norwayne in town for the Bobcats run. You know, it really has been consistency for Adam Endorf's team for a long time. He's now in his 12th season. They've been better longer than that. But again, they're having to retool this year. They lost a lot from a very good team a year ago.
Well, we mentioned in the open 10-2. They lost in week 1 to St. Clairsville. They didn't lose again until they dropped the second round game in week 12. A lot of skill gone. Really, the only guys in the skill positions back are senior quarterback Jacob Bruner and senior Ryder Ingold. Everybody else new, a lot of question marks.
Last year, Bruner had a good junior season. He basically shared the job a year ago. Now it's his, and a lot more responsibility for the now senior quarterback.
Well, he sure showed a lot of it last week. 13 of 22, 253 yards, 4 touchdowns in last week's game, coming off of a year in which he threw for 16 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions a year ago.
Ingold's his favorite wide receiver. He had 29 catches last year in a balanced unit. But they need to run the football a little bit more effectively. They lost their top 2 rushers. Of course, Mason Moyer was outstanding a year ago. Logan Hackworth backed him up. But now it's Carson Arnold and maybe some other guys. But that balance will certainly help them a bunch.
Well, and it's one thing that they didn't do well last week in the win against St. Clairsville. They struggled running the ball. Norwayne, 79 yards, and not for a lack of trying. 26 carries, so only 3 yards per carry. That needs to get better.
When you take a look at the other side of the field, Triway, another team that has their quarterback back, Luke Starr. He had a really, really good junior season, and he's trying to add on to that now as a senior leader.
Yeah, 3,100 yards a year ago, and last week 189 yards, 18 of 29, 3 touchdowns to go along with a pick. And as we saw last year, he's a dual threat guy. He's the guy that can take off and run. Ran well last week, 69 yards on 12 carries.
That being said, Triway, even according to Cody Kelly, their coach, they got lucky. They were sloppy. They did not play their best at West Holmes. Got bailed out by a late field goal by Cohen Baker, but they want to definitely turn it up a notch.
Well, they do. You mentioned that last week, the play before the field goal, West Holmes should have had an interception to steal the game. They didn't. Triway took advantage with a 35-yard field goal, but they need to get better. The good thing is for Starr, he's got 2 of his big targets back from a year ago. He had 4 targets a year ago that he really relied on. 2 of them here, junior Bruin Flinner and senior Ali Krupp. Flinner last week, 88 yards on 7 catches, including a touchdown. Krupp, 4 catches for 24 yards, also found the end zone.
So that kind of sets the stage for what's happening here tonight at Triway. Norwayne and the Titans will take up one final pregame break. We'll come back and kick it off right after this.
It's time to hit the open road with big savings during the Honda Summer Sales event at Germain Honda of College Hills. Cruise into summer with amazing deals on your favorite Honda cars, trucks, and SUVs. Or get road trip ready today with same-day service, no appointment necessary. Soak up more sunshine and share more smiles with every mile. Only at Germain Honda of College Hills, where your summer adventure starts today. Visit us online at GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It starts strategy. It starts strategy.
Highway under the field. That's a nice little greeting for the home tonight. Somebody shelled out about $1,000 for 4 seconds, but if you can do it, you can do it.
Well worth it. If you can afford it, well worth it.
Yeah,
why not?
Absolutely. You come to my place, you got 4 sparklers. By the way, a lot of things going on here tonight. Military Appreciation Night. So Triway's got the camo on tonight, which if you're watching on YouTube, a local sports OH, it might be difficult. It might be difficult for us too at times to get the numbers because the numbers are they're in black on the green-brown camo. There might be some guys that played 20 years ago that get a catch tonight, if I'm not sure. I'm just saying.
I'll do my best.
I could dip into the nostalgia book. One of the fun things we talked about, and we'll talk about it, the Bobcat Titan Traveling Trophy. It might be renewed tonight. We'll talk about that coming up. It existed for a while back in the day. And it's one of the things, hopefully this rivalry continues for a while. Perfect night for football. Late October weather, 64 degrees under partly cloudy skies here at Triway. Light winds, and tonight's kickoff brought to you by J. Horse Manufacturing, committed to providing its customers with quality CNC and fabricated products since 1963. Visit them in person in Dalton or at jhorst.com. Triway's going to get the football first. And sunshine still bathed in the field. And kind of coming out of the corner of the end zone across the field on the Norwayne side. And that's going to be the case. Anything low, because of the way the field situation, could be an issue for a receiver or something for the first maybe quarter and a half of this one. So ready to go week 2, a pair of 1-0s get together. We talked about the Triway unis with the white helmets. Norwayne, the road white with the gray helmets. Scarlet numbers. And ready to go. Norwayne kicking off is Carter Miller, and he squibbed it up front. Picked up by an up guy at the 28-yard line. Across the 30 and 35-yard line. And knocked down after a short return. So good job by Norwayne to cover it. And the return by Bruin Flinner. And here comes the offense. Led by Luke Starr, the 6'2 senior quarterback. Last year, well, he threw for 25 and he ran for 10. We talked about Krupp and Flinner, the wideouts that return. We'll also see Bryant Krippinger, Jalen Hackett, and Alex Robinson. Grayson Smith most of the time will be the featured back. We'll see Gavin Duncan and a few others out there as well. As Triway starts at their own 38-yard line. Starr flings it out in the left flat to Krupp. Caught it, block upfield 40. 45, first down midfield. Stood on his feet and got all the way to the Norwayne 41-yard line. Good balance by Krupp and a big gainer for Triway on the opening play of the ballgame.
22-yard completion from Starr to Krupp, and a nice job of breaking that first tackle, allowing him to get beyond midfield.
Harley Gosser, the center. Landon Harvey, Joey Yacaprero, the guards. Roman Gilbert and Braden Kulba are the tackles for Triway. Starr looks, pumped, he's under pressure, hit, and the ball dropped loose, and they're going to call it incomplete. Good pressure by Carson Arnold from the side. And he got the Starr as he wanted to release it. Throwing motion made an incompletion instead of something worse for Triway to bring up second down. End of the ball game, we'll announce the Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center player of the game. Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center in Worcester, Orville, and in Millersburg. at the Norwayne 41, second down 10. And quick snap, fire out in the right flat. And behind the line of scrimmage, nothing doing for Flinner. He's knocked down with a big loss. Good job by Norwayne to come up from pursuit from the corner and make a good play. That was Ryder Ingold, who saw it early and got to Flinner before he could get mowing. And that's a loss of 5 to bring up third down and 15 for Triway on this opening possession. Norwayne up front. Wyatt Holcomb, Caleb Ruggles, Caleb Wiles are the line. Linebackers, Cam Hackworth, Matt Troop, Connor Cale, and Carson Arnold will set the secondary in a moment. Flinner in motion on third down and long. Star the snap, drops, looks, now flushed out to the left, trying to buy time near the sideline, and he's going to have to keep it. Gets as much as he can and gets bounced out of bounds near the original line of scrimmage, and that was it. So he got 3, maybe 4 yards to bring up fourth down for Triway, and we'll see what Cody Kelly wants to do in this kind of area where you could punt it, pin them deep, or maybe try and go on fourth and long.
Well, a little bit surprised. Triway very balanced a week ago. 189 through the air, 151 on the ground. We've been seeing nothing but Star drop back on the opening 4 plays of the game.
So Triway will go on 4th and 11 at the Norwayne 42. Smith in motion and 5 wide. Snap it. Here's the quick pressure. Getting away, Star rolling right, fires in the flat. That's caught by Flinner. He's got a first down inside the 30, and he's all the way to the 27-yard line. So Star able to buy some time and find Bruin Flinner for a fourth down conversion.
Well, 15-yard completion, second pass completion of the day for Star of 15 or more yards.
So, Triway on the move. 2 minutes gone by plus in this opening quarter. Outside the Norwayne 27. By the way, Brett Ferry, Jacob Bruner, Ryder Ingold, and Kate Leach in the secondary for the Cats. Single back here and handoff. First time, Grayson Smith, right side, not much. Hit near the line, struggles for a yard or 2. Wrapped up by the interior of the Bobcat line. And Connor Cale, the linebacker, one of the guys to lead it. Holcomb was in there. Pick up of about a yard. Brings up second down at the Norwayne 26.
Grayson Smith was solid a week ago, better than 5 yards per carry, 71 yards on 14 attempts.
2 wide each way. Smith in the backfield for Star. Take a snap, drops, looks left, flushed again. All the way back at the 35. Fires late over the middle, tipped it incomplete. 2 back to the middle of the field to Clippinger, but a penalty flag down. Where Star threw it. And this might be roughing. One thing Norwayne has managed to do in the first handful of plays is get into the backfield and disrupt things for Triway.
I was going to say, yeah, they're blowing up that Triway offensive line and not giving Star hardly any time to make a decision.
So first flag of the ball game is going to be a dead ball personal foul on Norwayne. And Triway will get half the distance and a first down as a result as they rumble into the Hubbard Insurance red zone. HubbardInsurance.com, the online. If you have rental properties, look to Hubbard Insurance.
3 first downs now for Triway on this opening drive of the night, which started at their own 37-yard line.
So line of scrimmage now at the 13-yard line. And first down and 10. Star shotgun. And quick screen out to the left to Krupp. Caught it back at the 18. Turns upfield and not much there. Ingold and company knock him down after a short gain. Kate Leach was also in on the play from the secondary. A tough yard on the quick screen brings up second down. 8:35 on a running clock in the first quarter. First possession of the ball game for Triway. And they're at the Norwayne 12. Similar set, single wide out left. They put a tight end in there and send Krupp in motion to the wide side of the field. And handed off trap play. Smith hit at the line, broke that tackle, but couldn't break another one and got knocked down at the 11-yard line. Cale again was there defensively. Also Cam Hackworth. And another yard maybe brings up third down, call it 8. The line of scrimmage at the Norwayne 11.
10th play of the drive coming up here for Triway.
So Star went near side to get a play call. Flinner left and Krupp right, both in the slots. And they put Clippinger in motion. Starr rolling into the boundary left. Fires to the pylon for Flinner. He made a catch. Was he in bounds? No signal. And they're going to say no, out of bounds. He dove for it and landed out of bounds. The only question was, could he have gotten a foot down? And the call is no for the incompletion. And here comes the field goal team.
A for effort. Nice job laying out by Flinner to make the grab, but just couldn't stay in bound.
Well, here comes Cohen Baker. His first high school field goal attempt last week came with just over a minute to go, a 35-yarder, and he drilled it, which turned out to be the winning points in a 23-21 win.
Yeah, you watch the video. It would have been good from 55.
This one a 28-yarder from the left hash on 4th down and 8. Snap good, hold good. Baker's kick with plenty of distance is right there. So Triway scores first. Timeout, 7:33 opening quarter. 3-0 Triway. Norwayne gets it when we come back after this.
Some call it over-planning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Whether you want to heat your home or fuel your fleet, you can rely on Santmeyer for fast, safe delivery and the best service in the business. Santmeyer delivers high-quality gasoline, diesel, propane, and heating oil to help you get the best performance out of your vehicles, your heavy equipment, and your business. For high-quality petroleum products and exceptional service, call Worcester's own Santmeyer at 330-262-6501 or visit santmeyer.com. That's 330-262-6501 or santmeyer.com.
Baker field goal lead 3-0. 4.5 minutes into this football game. And Norwayne will have their first opportunity as they await for Baker's kickoff. Middle of the field, and he squibs it up the right side, and it's scooped up nicely at the 30-yard line and out near the 40. One of the men in the front row able to scoop it up and did a very good job. I think that was Cale. It was Connor Cale. So here comes Jacob Bruner in the offense after Ron recaps that scoring drive.
Scoring drive brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank, now open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. 11 plays, 63 yards. It took 4:18 off the clock and a 3-0 lead after the 28-yard field goal from Cohen Baker.
So 4 wide, out of the pistol is Bruner, and already motion right out of the gate up front. And that will cost Norwayne 5. Well, take command of your land and conquer tough terrain with Mass Lepley Ag Hardware and Turf, your #1 Ventrac dealer in Ohio. They have you covered from kickoff till the job is done. Stop in for that legendary Mass Lepley experience. Located east of Worcester, off Old Lincoln Way.
Second flag of the night against Norwayne.
So 1st and 15, back to the 34-yard line. Bruner to throw, looks over the middle, quick slant and incomplete. Wideout was not looking for the football. That was Miller in the slot, and it zoomed by his helmet and incomplete at the 50-yard line. Evan Sabine the center, Wyatt Holcomb, Jacob Winkler the guards, Caleb Ruggles and Caleb Wiles the tackles. Norwayne banged up front. They don't have normal center Caden Indorf tonight. He's out with an injury. So starting a freshman and sophomore, lost 2 last year. So it's a very young group up front trying to earn their stripes early here in the season. 2nd down, 15. And Bruner this time screens it out to Ingold on the right. Caught it, trying to get a block, cuts inside. Nice move, 40, 45, and out to the 46-yard line. Good little change of direction by the receiver from Norwayne. And finally into the secondary. Gilbert got him on the deck, but brings up 3rd down and 3 up to the 46-yard line.
12-yard completion there, first of the night for Bruner.
Ingold had 29 catches last year, and that led the team. It was a very balanced Norwayne receiving core, but he basically is the only one back. Bryant Frary did catch 13 balls. The other guy was the experience on the flanks. So on 3rd down, Bruner looks left, now hit, breaks a tackle, runs for it, and he's going to be close, about a yard short at the 48-yard line. Could not get there. Gavin Duncan, the linebacker, around his ankles, got him a yard short, and it's going to be 4th down and 1 for Norwayne. And quickly, here comes the punt team from the far sideline for the Bobcats.
Well, interesting. Triway went for it on 4th down near the same part of the field. Norwayne playing it safe and will kick it away.
So Krupp and Flinner go deep on 4th and 1 near midfield. And Norwayne will punt it away. And the punt is out of there by Miller. Triway lets it hit at the 20. It rolls inside the 15. And the Titans have to get away with it. And takes a nice Norwayne hop all the way to the 10-yard line. So it turns out to be a 42-yard punt with no return. And Triway gets it back with 5:53 to go in this opening quarter, leading 3-0.
On that opening drive, senior quarterback Luke Starr, 4 of 7 passing the ball for 34 yards.
Illusion Screen Printing offers made-to-order gifts, custom pieces, whether you want 1 or maybe even 1,000. They have fast turnarounds, serve any school, business, or church group. Find out more at illusionscreenprinting.com.
Of his 4 completions, by the way, 2 to Bruin Flinner, the other 2 to Ollie Krupp.
So Smith the single back, Triway back at its 10 on 1st down and 10. And Starr fakes it inside and keeps it himself, and he's out across the 15 and near the 17-yard line. Fake to Smith and got good yardage into the secondary before Hackworth knocked him down. And we mentioned Starr not afraid to run it. 525 yards rushing last year and 10 scores. Picked up 7 there. 2nd down and 3. 4 wide, the traditional set, 2 each way for the Titans. Starr out of the shotgun waits, take a snap, looks to throw. Looks left, slant Rattern is caught across the 25 to the 30-yard line. Clippinger with his first grab of the night. The junior, who had 3 catches last week, hauled it in for a 1st down at the 30-yard line. So that'll move the chains. 5 minutes opening quarter, clock running. And Triway leads it 3-0.
I'll give him 13 yards on the completion. Starr now 5 of 8 throwing the ball.
So Triway no huddle most of the time. Doesn't always mean hurry up, though. This time Starr dropped the snap, and he has to fall on it back of the 26-yard line. I think they were going to go for a jet sweep because Krupp was coming near side, but Starr could never get it in his mitts. And Triway averts disaster, recovering the fumble, but losing 4 yards in the process.
Well, you got to be precious with the football against this Norwayne defense. They had 6 takeaways in last week's win against St. Clairsville.
And Triway had 4 giveaways themselves, but escaped to West Holmes. So 2nd down and 14. This time Flinner in motion towards the far side. And Starr looks that way, jumps it over the middle, screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off of the 24-yard line. Great job by Chaz Maxwell, who jumped in there and got it. He read it the whole way. And the 5'8 junior comes up with a big takeaway when we're talking turnover.
Well, he had a big week last week, had a 30-yard interception return for a touchdown. Gets his 2nd pick of the year, and Starr tried to just drop it over him. Maybe didn't even see him, took it right away.
So Bobcats took over at the 24-yard line on 1st down and 10, down 3-0. And as Bruner gets ready to go again, there's movement. And they're going to get Norwayne for their 2nd pre-snap infraction. So that'll cost the Cats 5. Well, if you're looking for a locally owned car dealership in the area, check out Village Motors in Millersburg. Their inventory price to sell. State-of-the-art collision center and their service and parts departments get the job done. State Route 83 North in Millersburg.
Well, not clean early. Already the 3rd flag of the night against Norwayne, 2nd against the offensive unit up front.
So back at the 29-yard line for Norwayne. 1st down, 15. Arnold in the backfield. High snap. Bruner pulls it down and keeps it around the left end. Hit near the line by Flinner and held up right there. Was there something to stop it?
I believe so, but I'm not sure what.
Only Flinner, I think, and Bruner heard it because Flinner held him up, but I didn't hear the whistle, but everybody kind of stopped. Both coaches are onto the field trying to figure out what happened, and Adam Indorf is the guy who was the most perturbed, I think, at this time.
It might have been a good enough fake that the whistle blew when the running back was taken down. I believe that's what it might be.
You think the officials were fooled?
I think they were.
It was a little option read play. Flinner did a good job. He was on the outside ready. But after all this, we'll see if they change the down, and you might be right. Although, you know what? Now, Cody Kelly's saying, look, if you don't blow it, my guy gets him down at the line of scrimmage. So you just made both sidelines a little bit irked. I think after all that, it's 1st and 15. Maybe with an inadvertent whistle. I'm not sure, but it's a play that didn't exist, even though we saw it. 1st down, 15 Cats. We'll try it again at the Triway 29. 3.5 minutes opening quarter. Titans up 3-0 on the Baker 28-yard field goal. 3 wide, tight end. And out of the pistol, Bruner. Take a snap, looks left, and now steps up under pressure. In trouble, hit, and down. Ripped down back at the 31-yard line. And that's Roman Gilbert. He's the best the Titans have up front. Had a monster season a year ago. And the 6'4", 230-pounder gets a sack there. And 2nd down and long.
Yeah, you mentioned 23 tackles for a loss and 5 sacks a year ago for the big 6'4", 230-pound senior. And he got in there quick that time.
So 2nd down, 17 now. Norwayne trying to take advantage of creating their own turnover on the interception by Maxwell. So 4 wide this time for the Bobcats. Bruner shotgun, take a snap, drops, looks right, not there, steps up in the pocket, runs across the 30 and tripped down at the 28-yard line. Grayson Smith knocked him off his pins after a short gain. And much like Norwayne has been able to do, Triway getting to Bruner with some pressure. He doesn't have a whole lot of time in the pocket.
No, he doesn't, and it looked like he might have a little room up the middle, but Grayson Smith, a great job, just dove down low, took out Bruner's legs from underneath him, and unable to get anything going.
So 3rd down, 13. Probably 4 down territory, you would guess, here at the Triway 28. So trips to the far side left. Ingold's in the slot that way. And Braylon Arnold comes solo right. Shotgun, take a snap. Bruner rolls left, under pressure, and down he goes. Gilbert, the guy who got there. Penalty flag is down as well. Norwayne had 3 guys. Almost thought it was a screen that never developed. But what they're going to call is a hold against Norwayne that the Bobcats won't have to deal with because that penalty had declined and bring up 4th and long. So now 4th and very difficult. It's 4th and 19. Back at the 33-yard line. Inside 2 minutes in the opening quarter. Because Triway got there so quick, I thought it was a screen. I don't know if it was, and Bruner just decided to eat it. But now the Bobcats will try and look for a little magic, and they'll go at the Triway 33. Bruner the snap, drops, steps up, fires deep. Arnold right sideline, juggling, tipped away at the last moment and incomplete. He was one-on-one with Krupp, and Krupp got a hand in there with a little hand fighting at the goal line and knocked it away, and Triway will take over on down.
Well, a nice job defensively by Krupp. Norwayne last week lived with the big play. All 4 of Bruner's touchdown passes were from 25 or more. That time tried to go deep down the sideline, but great job in the defensive backfield.
For your home auto business, Larry Douglas, your Wayne Insurance agent, can provide the protection you need. Contact Douglas Insurance in Downton for a free quote on a custom design policy to meet your needs. So Triway at their 33, now 1st down and 10. 1:21 opening quarter. Triway leads 3-0. Flinner in motion as they flood the far side. And Starr flips it to Flinner in the right flat. Blocks in front. He went far sideline, 35-40. Stayed in bounds and got a 1st down all the way to the 47-yard line. 14 yards across the field before Bruner could get him and shove him out. And a penalty flag might bring this one back. And that Triway walking towards their own goal line. So we've had a few markers down in this first quarter. This one will be holding on the Triway offense.
Oh, that'll be Triway's first penalty of the quarter, and a costly one as it wipes away a 1st down that would have set them up near midfield.
This is the 17th meeting between the schools, but they haven't played for 25 years. Triway holds an 11-win 3-2 record. Of course, if you have some age under you, you remember these teams were in the Wayne County Athletic League back in the 60s together before Triway left. Maybe they shouldn't, maybe they should, but they were in 4 conferences and were an independent.
Hillsdale says thank you.
Yes, indeed. So Star Trap screens it back to the right side, and it's dropped. Trying to flip it out to the corner, and incomplete. And intended receiver that time was Hackett. Brings up 2nd and long. Yeah, Hillsdale jumped in the league in 1970. And the Wayne County Athletic League has been as consistent as any league in the state. When you talk no changes for 55 years, it's unheard of to hear a solid 8-team league like that anymore. It really, really is. But that's where the benefit has been. So here's 2nd and long for Star. Drops, looking, has protection, no one open. Rolls right, he'll keep it. Far sideline, 25-30. It takes a hit as he goes out of bounds at the 30. I don't know if I'm Cody Kelly, I want that. Just find the marker and duck out. But at 6'2" and 180, Star did lower the shoulder and picked up some of that penalty yardage back, but it's still going to be 3rd down and 13 for Triway.
Well, 3rd carry of the night, averaging now just over 5 yards per carry. Give him 6 on that one.
We're inside 30 seconds of the opening quarter. Triway on a 28-year-old Coben Baker field goal. Lead at 3-0. Big crowd, as you might expect, on a perfect night. When they mentioned Friday fall football back in the day, this is the weather. So Star rolls left, and again, a pre-snap penalty. This one's going to cost Triway 5. It has been a sloppy first quarter penalty-wise.
Yeah, 5 flags thrown, 3 against Norwayne, 2 now against Triway, both of them on this drive. And by the way, as you talk about the 2 teams' history, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that when we say they last played in 2000, that was 25 years ago.
Yes. Norwayne started to get better right after that.
Yeah.
By the way, that 2000, which Triway won big, Norwayne went 0-10 that year. Can you imagine that?
Not anymore.
They started to get a little bit better right after that and have been very good since. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Clock runs out. We'll switch ends. We played 1. Triway 3, Norway nothing. Back after this.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product. Whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors, Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Quarter, Triway 3rd down 18 at their 25. They lead at 3-0. Star shotgun, take a snap, fires over the middle, incomplete, and almost intercepted. Off the shoulder pads of Connor Cale, and I don't think he was ready for it. As Star was trying to hit a crossing route behind him. Nearly the second pick of the ball game. Instead, Triway will punt it away.
Numbers after a quarter. Triway 68 yards of total offense, 47 through the air and 21 on the ground. Triway 4 first downs but a turnover. Norwayne, meanwhile, 12 yards of total offense, all through the air, no first downs in that opening quarter.
Baker to punt on 4th and long. And gets a good snap. No rush. Punt out of there. Short wobbly kick. Fair catch called for and made on a knee at the 48-yard line by Maxwell. So in the end, 28-yard punt. No return. Norwayne gets good field position to start this drive. Just underway in the second quarter. Down 3-0 to Triway. Becker Farms Maintenance, providing professional repair and maintenance for medium, heavy-duty truck, semis, and trailers. Give them a call or check them out online, BeckerFarmsMaintenance.com.
On that opening drive, Jacob Bruner, Norwayne's quarterback, 1 of 3 passing for 12 yards. His one completion went to Ryder Ingold, his favorite target.
So Bruner shotgun, take a snap, and hands inside, and he gave it to Arnold, and he was hit immediately. Struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage, but once again, that was Gilbert who got him first, and then the troops came. Bruner has really, in his defense, he hadn't had a whole lot of time.
No, he's not.
And the thing about it, both fronts are applying pressure and doing it without blitzing, which is a huge key. No gain there for Carson Arnold, 2nd down and 10.
We mentioned Norwayne struggled just 3 yards per carry a week ago. Arnold did get some tough yardage, 12 carries for 55 yards.
So 2nd down and 10 here. 3 wide receivers, far side to the right. And Braylon Arnold into the boundary to the left. Snap it to Bruner. Short roll to the right, looks. Now he's under pressure. Rolls outside, hit, got away, being chased. Spun away at midfield, stayed on his feet, and then is hammered out of bounds near the 1st down marker, and a very late penalty flag. I think being on the Norwayne sideline might have helped. He got hit hard, but good individual effort by Bruner, because he picked up 9, and there's probably going to be 15 on the end of it to give the Bobcats a 1st down.
Well, and Bruner's not a guy that's typically going to take off and run, but a heck of a job there to get those 9 yards.
So it'll be a Bobcat 1st down. Their opening drive at the end of the quarter was decent, and then they had a takeaway on an interception inside the Triway 30, but that went backwards on a couple of penalties and a couple of sacks, and eventually turned it over on downs. Now they can operate 1st down at the 28-yard line. High snap went over Bruner's head, but another flag. And it's week 2 now. All these pre-snap penalties have got to be driving the coaches nuts. That's just mental stuff, and cost Norwayne 5 here.
Well, 4 penalties tonight for Norwayne. The 3rd one, movement up front.
Norwayne will continue a strong non-league schedule next week with Garraway on it. And Triway stays right here. Waynedale rivalry game. Bears are in town before each team begins the league schedule week 4. So 1st and 15 now, back at the 33 for Norwayne. Snap to Bruner and handed off the right side. Arnold threw a small hold to the 30, and that was it. Got what he could, picked up about 3, and brings up 2nd down long. Of course, Norwayne, they're the champs of the Wayne County Athletic League. Ran through an unbeaten league schedule last year and had that unbelievable 2nd-round playoff loss to Eastwood at home in that shootout game, 56-49.
You know, I'm not trying to bring up bad memories, but can Norwayne ever have a playoff loss where it's not heartbreaking?
No, and usually high scoring. And it's also because they usually go deep. 2nd down and 12 at the 30. Snap it to Bruner. Looks to the right, under pressure, has to step up, gets away. Fires late, far side, incomplete. Intended for Arnold, but again, Bruner had no pressure, or I should say had a ton of pressure early. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Yeah, the Bobcats, Wayne County Athletic League title, their 5th for Adam Endorf, and that was his 11th year. Them and Dalton have kind of been the teams. Hillsdale, which went all the way to the state title game and has a ton back, still looking for their 1st league title since 2014. It's now 11 years for the Falcons, despite all their success. Snap of the Bruner on 3rd down. Steps up, runs right into a defender, and he's going to go down. 38-yard line. Nowhere to go. Landon Harvey was there, the sophomore end. And again, Norwayne, after some promise, now is 4th down in a bundle on the Triway side of the field.
3rd sack of the night for Triway. You said Harvey got the sack. Wilson James also in there applying pressure. He was the guy that a moment ago on the previous play forced the pass early from Bruner.
4th down, 19, timeout Norwayne. 9:27 second quarter. Triway leads 3-0. Back after this.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country Store. Fresh and local means fresh and local. Locally grown in Kidron, so you know you're getting the freshest taste ever. Corn, cabbage, onions, zucchini, pork, Angus beef, Gerber's chicken, Smith's milk and ice cream, baked goods like breads and pies and more, cheese, deli meats, and so much more.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country.
If you want a store that takes local to a whole new level, stop in today and find the freshest products you've ever tasted.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
Fourth down, 19 Norwayne from the Triway 37. 9.5 minutes second quarter. Triway leads 3-0. Here comes Bruner. Take a high snap, under pressure, screens it over the middle, got a man. The fullback Arnold hit at the 30 and down at the 28-yard line. Not many camo jerseys there, but Gavin Duncan was. If Duncan doesn't get him, that might have something, but a good play by the linebacker will mean a change of possession as Norwayne turns it over on downs.
You don't see a lot of really solid open field tackling. You saw it there, just wrapped his arms around his waist, tucked his legs out and took him down on what looked like it might be a first down initially.
I like the screen call too by Norwayne. It just did not work there. So Triway, for the second time, takes them inside their 30, this time to the 28 on first down. Star, shotgun, drops, looks, pumps it deep, got Krupp wide open at the 40-yard line. He's got it. He's at the 30, far side 20, 10-5, and he's tackled inside the 5-yard line. Ingold saved the touchdown, but a monster play will have first and goal for Triway at the Norwayne 6.
Third time tonight that Starr and Krupp have hooked up, good for 66 yards on the completion.
He was about 3 yards clear. And you don't have to make a perfect throw at that. Just get it there. And Krupp, who had 10 touchdowns a year ago, comes up with a big play here, and it's first and goal inside the Hubbard Insurance red zone. Check out hubbardinsurance.com. Triway's been almost exclusively pass in this opening half. Smith in the backfield, and he'll get a carry. Trying to bounce left side, nothing there. Hit and down behind the line of scrimmage. Good play by Cam Hackworth. Linebacker shut a block and knocked him down back around the 9-yard line. And it will be second down and goal from there for Triway. Clock hits 8.5 minutes in this second quarter, and Triway leads at 3-0.
Well, we mentioned both teams getting pressure in the backfield, whether it's on a pass or a run, and because of it, both teams struggling on the ground tonight. Grayson Smith now just 2 yards on now 3 carries.
So Triway, 3 wide, and snap it to Starr. He rolls right on the sprint, fires end zone, caught, touchdown near the pylon. Clippinger with a nice catch and a well-thrown football 2 yards into the end zone. And Triway extends the lead to now 9-0.
First touchdown pass of the night for Luke Starr, 4th of the year. And the second time he's hooked up with Clippinger, who gets his first touchdown pass reception of the young season.
You know, when a lefty rolls right and delivers it, that can be tough, but Starr really squared his shoulders and delivered a good ball to the junior wideout. So on comes Baker for the point after. High snap, put down nicely by the holder, Jackson Clippinger, and the point is good. 10-0 Triway, timeout. 8:04 second quarter, back after this.
Attention area sports fans, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of your local schools from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler Electric has a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit clarkfowlerelectric.com for more details and information.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Kickoff. Triway leads at 10-0. 8:04 second quarter. Norwayne will get it back and tries to get that offense moving here in the first half. Baker's squib hops and is going to be covered on two knees at the 30-yard line. Safely done so by Matthew Troop. And the Triway scoring drive was quick. One big play got him down the field before they stuffed it in.
Yeah, 3 plays, 71 yards in 56 seconds. The 10-yard touchdown pass from Starr to Clippinger. And it's 10-0 Triway, as Mike mentioned, just over 8 minutes to go here in this opening half.
So at the 30-yard line, first down and 10 for Norwayne. Bobcats have struggled offensively in this opening quarter and a half.
Still just 1 first down.
And that was by penalty. Snap it off. Big hole left side. And daylight for Arnold. He may go. He's at the 40, 30, being chased. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. 70 yards on a gallop by Carson Arnold. Left side of the line completely open. And he just had to stay on his feet, and he did, to give the Bobcats their opening 6 of the night.
Well, we mentioned a week ago it was all big plays. 3 defensive touchdowns, 2 long ones, 4 big long touchdown passes, but nothing on the ground this time. Carson Arnold breaks it 70 yards pay dirt for his first touchdown of the season.
So exactly what Norwayne needed in this first half to try and get some momentum. Carter Miller on for the conversion. And his PAT is on the way, and it's good. We'll keep it right here with 7:52 to go by the half. Now 10-7. Triway with the lead. Since 1957, Mass Lepley Ag Hardware and Turf brought power and precision to your land with top-tier equipment from Ventrac, Bobcat, and Ferris. Whether you're managing a farm, maintaining turf, or tackling tough terrain, their expert team here to match you with a perfect machine. Mass Lepley, located off Lincoln Way, east of Worcester.
Well, 2 quick scoring drives back-to-back. And our scoring drives all game long, all season long, brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank, now open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC.
So thanks to Justin McDowell and the Triway staff up here. Triway's finally going to get to go to school Tuesday, finishing up landscaping around their new building, but always comfortable here. Troy Spiker last week, the new athletic director at Orville, the same. We're very lucky in the way we've been treated forever coming to do games for Worcester Radio. So we appreciate that. So kicking off is Miller, and he'll squib it straight up the middle. And hits around the 20, is going to be picked up. That's Flinner across the 25-yard line. Shed a tackler and got to the 28, and that was it. Kale made the stop. Also there was Bryson Indorf. And here comes the Triway offense with a 10-7 lead. And Triway even gave us a little information sheet. All the media that was here tonight, I know MCTV upstairs, and us, that's basically the media, but they said stay tuned after the game for a special ceremony for the winning team.
I love it.
It's intriguing, but if I wonder if are they bringing back the Bobcat Titan Traveling Trophy?
Maybe.
We'll talk about that in a moment. So here's Starr on first down with Krupp in motion. They flood the left side, and Starr hands it into Smith's belly off the right side. Nice gain across the 30, and Grayson out to the 34-yard line. Well, courtesy of the Shreve and the Creston Lions, they started the Bobcat Titan Traveling Trophy in 1985. It went through 1992 and then disappeared. The teams played after that, but the trophy was somewhere, I think, in a Triway person's possession. I actually saw a picture this week, and there was dust all over it. Somebody's attic or basement. Maybe they'll dust it off and bring it back. I love old trophies. Star on a 2nd and 4 play will keep off the right side. Hit from behind and knocked down near a first down by Hackworth. And they're going to give him enough at the 39-yard line to move the chains.
Well, maybe somebody else loves trophies too, because that's the thing about these kind of trophies. You win it, you take it home, but you got to give it back the next year if you lose. Maybe somebody decided, I want to keep this thing.
It's a college tradition for so many teams that take pride in it. You don't have it as many times in high school. They try and create stuff that isn't there, but going back to 85, I mean, I know the kids playing, that's a million years ago. For me, it's not that long. So Star to throw it here with all kinds of time. Now rolls to the right and fires late down the field for Flinner, and he's got it inside the 40. Bruin Flinner went high in the air and pulled it down with Ingold on his back at the 36-yard line. And good job by the Triway line, and that's just a very athletic play by a wide receiver. Star just threw it up there, and Flinner just made the adjustment.
Well, 26 yards. Great job by Star biding his time. We mentioned these quarterbacks, both sides, have not had a lot of time tonight. That time bided his time, moved to the sideline, and finally found Flinner for the 26-yard hookup, 3rd catch of the night for the junior.
Midway through the 2nd quarter, Triway leads 10-7 and moving at the Norwayne 36. Out of the pistol this time, Smith will get it off left guard. And through a nice hole at 32, 30-yard line. Hackworth jumped on his back late to get it on the tackle. Kale was also there with that 6 yards on first down to bring up 2nd down. Triway with a no huddle on the ball in a hurry. They go trips far side. Hackett comes into the boundary right on 2nd and 4 at the Norwayne 30. Take a snap. Star fakes it. Now he's under pressure. Fires late, and it's incomplete and nearly intercepted. Intended for Flinner, but he overshot him at the 25. Norwayne got good pressure from Kale, and Flinner barely got rid of the football.
Yeah, they haven't got a sack yet, but pressure almost every time Star drops back.
So 3rd and 4 coming up at the Norwayne 30.
Star, by the way, now 8 of 15 throwing it, 149 yards here in the opening half.
So Triway will go 5 wide. 4 to the left, empty backfield for the quarterback. Star take a snap, drops, looks, has time, rolls left, now fires late, and it's caught over the middle. First down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Again, Star had time, and that was Wilson James in the slot coming up with a reception to move the chains.
And I'll tell you what, that's a tough throw for the southpaw. Across his body, going to his left, went to the middle of the field, and he threw a bullet.
So Hybrid Insurance red zone trip one more time. Great rates on rental properties. And they get you the best coverage plans to meet your needs and your budget. Check online, hybridinsurance.com. So from the 17 on first down, Star to throw it. Here's the blitz. He scrambles right outside pressure. Looks, fires, lobbing towards the back of the end zone, incomplete. James was back there, but he ran out of room as Triway ran out of real estate. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, it almost looked initially like Star was just throwing it away, like there was nothing there. But as the play developed, James was alone in the backcourt of the end zone. But I don't think that was Star's intention.
So 2nd down on the far side hash mark on the left for Triway at the Norwayne 17. James solo right. He's 30 yards to the right of the line near the boundary. They put Krupp in motion and fake it to him. Star goes up the middle across the 15. Hackworth gets him from behind at the 12. Hackworth has already made a bunch of tackles, has the junior linebacker. That's a pickup of close to 5 to bring up 3rd down for Triway near the Norwayne 12-yard line.
Well, 5th carry of the night for Star, now 27 yards for the Triway QB.
Clock moving, 4:15, 2nd quarter. Triway leads 10-7 at the Norwayne 12 on 3rd down. Star waits. Play clock, plenty of time at 10, and there's going to be movement up front. It's on Triway, and they're a little bit confused themselves, but another pre-snap penalty now makes 3rd down and 10 a little more difficult.
Fourth penalty of the night for Triway. Second time that the offensive line has been called for early movement.
So back to the 17-yard line. Grayson Smith will stay out as the running back. It'll still be a 4-wide set for Starr. A little bit of a sugar huddle with his linemen as Triway comes to the line at the Norwayne 17. Snap it, and he looks right with time. Fires end zone, caught at the goal line. Touchdown by Krupp. Ollie's not that big, but he went high in the air on his 5'9" frame and brought it in. And second TD throw of the night for Starr as Triway extends 16-7.
17-yard touchdown pass, and what a first half for Ollie Krupp. Fourth catch of the night. He's now over 100 yards, 107 here in the first half.
Got to credit Triway's line, too. Giving Starr more time to throw the football in this quarter than he had in the opening period. So Baker on for the conversion, and his point after is lined up. And off to the right, no good. He missed it. Timeout. 3:47 second quarter. Triway 16 and Norwayne 7 back after this.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
7 Triway, 3:47 second quarter. Norwayne will get it back. Each kicker has squibbed it thus far. And another one here up the middle of the field, but it's going to hop and picked up by Maxwell around the 20. Straight up the field, he's got a whole 30. Outside 40, Maxwell to midfield into the 47-yard line. So good job on the kick return team to open up a little bit of a seam. And Norwayne gets great field position, trailing by 9 late in the second quarter.
Impressive return after an impressive scoring drive by Triway. We recap it. It's brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank. Neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons stop by and say hi. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. That last scoring drive by Triway, 9 plays, 72 yards. It took 3:58 off the second quarter clock. 17-yard touchdown pass from Starr to Ollie Krupp.
Here on first down, handed off up the middle. And that's Arnold, the guy who scored the touchdown a moment ago. This time off left guard, and he picks up about 3. Norwayne has 2 timeouts if they want them. Inside 3.5 minutes in the half, they're at the Triway 43. This time 2 wideouts, more of a closed set with an H-back. And Bruner out of the pistol, high snap, pulls it down, under pressure, fires late left, and it's incomplete. I think that Harvey might have got a piece of it at the line of scrimmage. It kind of fluttered out there. And we'll bring up third down. Well, here's the local small business owners and everything you do to help business succeed. State Farm agent Justin Hazlip knows what it takes because he runs a small business. Get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call Justin Hazlip in Orville like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Norwayne a week ago, 7 of 11 on third down conversions. They've struggled tonight, to say the least. They've yet to convert on third down.
3rd and 7 here at the Triway 43. 4 receivers, 3 come left. Bruner the snap, looks, fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Tried to get Ingold on the slant. And that ball was whistled through a lot of hands, kind of three-quarter style. I don't think Ryder ever saw it. And now it's 4th down. And keep in mind, at 3:03, if Norwayne doesn't pick it up, Triway's got half the field and 3 timeouts and plenty of time at 3 minutes. So Norwayne will go. Triway, 4-man front. 4 receivers for Bruner. Take a snap. Drops. Here's the pressure, and he's going to go down. No chance. At midfield. Gilbert, he saw him, but the other guy closing fast was Austin Hauser. And Hauser is going to get credit for the sack, the linebacker. And Triway will take over at the midfield stripe with 2:58 to go in the half.
The 4th sack of the night for Triway's defense, and the 3rd time in 5 possessions that Norwayne has turned it over on downs.
So this could be a monster possession. It's 16-7 right now, Triway, with 2:58 in the half. They have all 3 timeouts. And 5 wide for Starr. Take a snap, looks right, Quickett dumped it, Krupp caught it 47, and Ingold jumped on him immediately and drove him back. They'll get forward progress to the 46-yard line and give him 4. So 2nd down coming up, and Triway on the ball in a hurry. Starr gets a snap, looks right, and now rolling left all kinds of time. Drops it in the flat to Smith, who caught it near a 1st down far sideline. Dumped short of the marker by a yard inbounds at the 41. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Hackworth was over there with Maxwell. 3rd and 1 at the 41. We're down to 2:15 in the half. Starr ready to go again. Take a snap. Quick throw left. Caught 1st down. Clippinger 35 and bumped out of bounds inside the 30. Near the 29-yard line. So that'll move the chain. Stop the clock with 2:08 to go. Triway's got all the time in the world, especially with 3 timeouts. And it looks like Norwayne's front, quite honestly, is a little bit tired in this first half, chasing Starr. Starr ready again. Take a snap. Drops. Penalty flags. And that's motion Triway. And that'll cost the offense 5. Triway last year also played into Week 12 like Norwayne. They lost up at Edison. Very good team. And went 8-4 in the season. Ironically, I talked to Cody Kelly a couple of weeks ago. They scrimmaged Edison, who's going to be good again. He said, look, we need to play people. We realize they're good. And he said they probably didn't win the scrimmage, but they got a lot out of it, trying to get better this year. So on 1st and 15, Starr to throw, flushed out to the right, hit as he throws, down the field, and it's intercepted inside the 10-yard line, but out of bounds. Unable to keep a foot in on a great athletic play was Carter Miller. I actually thought he got a foot down for a second as Starr took a big hit when he released the football.
I think if we're in the NFL, that's going to get reversed because it looked like the foot came down, at least from our vantage point up here.
Yeah, we're far away. The official was 15 yards. It's a tough call, instantaneous, but you're right. The red flag would have come out. Nonetheless, it's 2nd down and 15 at the 34. By the way, great effort by Miller to try and do it. Starr again on the roll to the right. Stops, steps up, fires deep over the middle, incomplete. He had a receiver open, and that was Ingold. And it seems like most of the time when Starr's had guys open, it's after he's bought a little bit more time. It's just tough to cover 4 or 5 seconds every play.
Yeah, it is, and it's tough for the quarterbacks to find that time because, again, Norwayne up front still applying pressure and making it tough for the Triway QB.
Why don't we take a timeout? 1:36 to go in the half. Triway takes a break. They're up 16-7 and driving. We're back in just a moment.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
6 to go in the half. 16-7, Triway. Triway trying to really put the pressure on Norwayne. 3rd down, 14. Well, nearly 15. at the Norwayne 34-yard line. We talked about the quarterbacks coming in, and we'll give you the numbers in a moment, but it has been completely one-sided for two very good QBs tonight. Here's Starr on 3rd and long. Take a snap, drops, fires deep, right side, looking, ball in the air to Flinner, and he can't get there in time. Ball was a little bit to the inside and pretty good coverage anyway. As Triway went for the bundle, but could not get there. Bruner, very good coverage running with Flinner to bring up 4th down.
Oh, you talk about the QB. Starr, 13 of 24 tonight for 200 yards. Counterpart for Norwayne, Bruner, 2 of 8 for 19 yards. Norwayne's got the 70-yard touchdown run by Carson Arnold. That's it. Still just 1 first down for the entire half.
So 4th and 15. Field goal would be 51 yards here. So Triway's going to keep the offense out at the Norwayne 34 with 1:27 to go in the half. Here comes Krupp in motion, 5 receivers. Starr take a snap, drops, looks, now scrambles and buys time to the right to the 40, 35. He's got nowhere to go, and he's tackled out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Good job by Norwayne secondary to cover it up. Matt Troop finally ripped him out of bounds, and a big hold by the Norwayne defense comes with 1:18 to go in the half as they take over on downs at their 32. So it's something Norwayne really did need to get a little bit of momentum. The only mo they've had tonight was Arnold's 70-yard touchdown run earlier this quarter.
Well, especially you talk about needing it when Triway started at the 50. Had the short field. Norwayne came up with a huge stop, though.
Here at the 32, Bruner the snap. Quick screen over the middle. He's got a man in goal across the 35. Broke a tackle 40. Broke another, and he's out to the 45-yard line. Nice catch and run by Ryder Ingold. They had a first down of 12. Stop the clock for the moment at 1:10. It's running again. Norwayne with 2 timeouts at their own 45-yard line. Bruner shotgun ready. 4 receivers take a snap. Looks right for Ingold, and it's caught at midfield. First down 45 to the 40, and he's down. That was dangerously close to an interception. Triway tried to jump it, didn't get there. But Ryder hung on, and the Bobcats will call their second timeout with 48 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, that was Grayson Smith. Jumped the route instead of stay with the receiver, went for the ball. It turns out to be a first down, but could have been a lot worse.
So, 1 timeout remaining for Norwayne. They're at the 41, down 16-7 in this half. Next week, we will be at Hillsdale. Always fun to go to Hillsdale. Such a beautiful stadium and setting there for the Falcons. Their final non-league game, Loudonville. Redbirds got a win last week for Ed Honeberger after a tough season.
I was going to say, that's huge coming off of an 0-10 to get that win right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's his second season. You know, he's going to make them better. The question is, how much? You can be a great coach, but you still have to have some talent. So at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10, Norwayne. Bruner the snap, pressured immediately, got a pass off. Arnold caught it behind the line. He's near the 45. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he won't do so. Tackled for a yard loss, and the clock runs at 35 seconds to go in the half. I think Gilbert was literally unblocked and in Bruner's face on the screen. Triway trying to run some defenders on the field. They do. Snap to Bruner, looks right, fires Ingold, far sideline, caught it and bumped out of bounds by Krupp at the 35. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Well, 3rd catch of the night for Ryder Ingold. And, Mike, Triway has dominated this half, but if Norwayne can somehow get a score here, they get the ball back after the half, it's a completely new game.
Time is ticking at 19 seconds. And the thing is, for Bruner to get time and actually throw it deep down the field, he hasn't had that luxury. At the Triway 35 on 3rd down and 4. Snap it, Bruner, under pressure, hit by Gilbert and down. And the clock stopped with 11 seconds to go in the half. 65, and Camo's had a whale of a half for Triway. 4th down coming up Final timeout for the Bobcats. We'll keep it here with 11 ticks to go in the half.
That's the 5th sack for Triway's defense, and 3 of them have come from number 65, Roman Gilbert.
So now, if you're Adam Endorf, I know Norwayne through the years has not had to use extras to protect their quarterback. They've been blessed with some very good lines. But at some point, maybe we'll see a tight end in there or something as an extra blocker to give the quarterback a little bit of time.
Yeah, you'd almost have to, because right now he just doesn't have a chance.
So here's 4th down and 13. Line of scrimmage, the Triway 44 for Norwayne. 11 seconds to go in the half. 4 receivers, 3 left. Bruner out of the pistol, take a snap. There's the pressure. He steps up, but is down again. He got away from Gilbert, but there's Landon Harvey's 2nd sack of the night. And with 6 seconds to go in the half, Norwayne will give it up on downs near midfield. So at the 49-yard line, Cody Kelly might take one shot someplace. See if Starr can throw it 55 yards to the paint. 16-7 in the Triway lead. In studio coming up, Jonathan Schilling as our FCA Athlete of the Week. And we'll also hear from Skip Mazik on the Ohio News Network halftime show. All coming up in 6 ticks. And Triway's just going to take a knee. They're happy with a half. They've controlled it. And a snap and a knee gets us to the end of the second quarter here at Jack Miller Field. Triway 16 and Norwayne 7 as we hit halftime. More coming up with halftime activities, and we are back to Triway for the third quarter in just a little bit.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
Here at Hartley's Auto Repair, we work on all makes and models. We have friendly, knowledgeable staff that are ready to tackle all of your repair and maintenance concerns.
Do you know how to work on diesels? Stop in and join our team.
We're Hartley's Auto Repair, and we've got you covered. Find us in Worcester at 3281 Lincoln Way East. You can also find us on all major social medias.
Summer is better with Bell Stores. The excitement starts when you download the Bell Stores app and become a Bell Buddy Rewards member. As a welcome reward, you will receive 20 cents off per gallon on your first visit to the pump. Not a Bell Buddy Rewards member yet? Download the Bell Stores app to save all summer long. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Hi, I'm Doug Markley with Becker Farms Maintenance. Schedule your truck today to have kingpins, spring pin bushings, and torque rods. Also, tracking arms and suspension bushings on your trailer check. And while you're at it, let's get your truck and trailer aligned today. Let's help you with tire wear and fuel economy. Let's get it straight. Becker Farms Maintenance has a state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. Visit us at Becker Farms Maintenance, Worcester, Ohio, or give us a call at 330-621-4191. Quality work with exceptional service.
Time now for our Fellowship of Christian Athletes Athlete of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. They specialize in finding the best coverage and rates. Contact them for a free auto, business, home, or life insurance quote. Now, for this week's featured athlete.
The Insurance Center Agency congratulates this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Players of the Week. Hi, this is Aaron Dorkson from the Insurance Center Agency. We are proud to help support a great organization like FCA. Contact me at the Insurance Center Agency for a free home, auto, business, or life insurance quote. I quote through multiple A-rated companies such as Erie, Wayne, and Progressive to find the best coverage and rates. Good luck to all area athletes this fall.
My name's Caitlin Carr. I'm a Smithville high school student and I'm in 12th grade and I do track and cross country and indoor track. I started running 6th grade, not really officially for the school until 7th grade. I just saw my siblings started cross country and I was like, I want to do that. So I've been running for 6 years for the track and the cross country team. My mom's always been a runner. My grandpa ran in high school. My uncle was a really good runner, and then recently my siblings started running when they were in middle school and high school, so just seeing most of my family run was really inspiring to me, and that's what really got me started running. I think I have 2 highlights. One was my sophomore year, our track team won a state title as a team. So that was really cool to go down to state with a bunch of girls and just share that moment with them. And then the other's got to be last year, junior year, state track. Before the 3,200 meter race, all the girls got together and I got to pray for all of them before we ran. So that was really cool.
My name is Greg D. Rhodes. I've been coaching Smithville cross country for 22 years. Caitlin obviously is a great runner. She's achieved a lot. She's accomplished a lot. I think the way that she stands out is kind of her example and the way that she kind of leads her team. She's super encouraging to the girls, and if she doesn't have a good race, it's not about that. She's encouraging the rest of the team, and the girls say that even though she's better than us, she's still one of us, and so I think that's one of the great things. Her confidence has grown. I remember it was 7th grade track at the state meet, and she was so nervous, and I didn't think she was going to be able to go out there and run, and she eventually got out there and she did it. She did great, but just the confidence that I've seen her have over the years, she's just grown into such an amazing runner and an even more confident young lady. One thing I do want to say, she is so humble. She will not wear, after she wins a medal, and she's won her share of medals, she does not wear them. She's super humble. She doesn't want to make it about that. She just puts it in her bag and goes and does her thing. But she's a great athlete to coach, and I've coached her for 2 middle school years, and now this is the 4th high school year. And she's just a joy to coach. She's so fun, and she's just a coach's dream.
I'm Joe Combs, teaching at Smithville. This is, I think, entering my 14th year, 22nd year teaching total. Been involved with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes since my first year teaching. So yeah, that's my role here, is advising the students as they participate in the FCA groups. A great description would be she's just a quiet strength to Caitlin. Just whether it's her preparation in the classroom, track, in the hallway. So there's just always just a calm confidence about her. And her presence speaks volumes regardless of any words are being spoken. She's just someone that can be trusted. There's no doubt she's going to do the right thing above and beyond what anyone's going to ask of her. You just see she values, like I said, the preparation, whether it's sports or school, and you see it in her faith too. She has such a representation in the hallways of following Christ and living that out. There's sincerity to it and authenticity. So it's just, you know what you're getting with her. You'd like to say you've seen a ton of growth, but she's been such a solid person from day one. Not a ton of direct contact with her as far as coaching goes. I am not her cross or her track coach, but being around her, being in the school with her, there's just very much a strong sense of consistency in who she's been since the first time I've been around her in middle school. So that's a compliment. It's not an insult that you're not seeing this growth. It's just who she is. So that's a great feature of her.
When I started going to school in 8th grade, we had FCA every Friday, so going to FCA every Friday is a really great way to start off like our competition weekend and start off the school day Friday. It's just one of the highlights of my week. So last year I got invited to be a leader for the FCA, so juniors and seniors, we plan the meetings, bring food, drinks, schedule speakers, and we do prayer and Bible verse before the meeting, so just doing that. I would say it's really great to be able to go to FCA and look around and see all the people that you know from school, and you just have those same people to be at school with and be in the hallways, and just having a community of faith at school. Every speaker every week, really, I can take something from that and try to apply it to my next week, whether it's just going throughout the week or a specific competition or practice or game or whatever. But I think there's not really just one thing I learned, but it's been a lot of different things that just add up over the years, which is really cool. I like cooking and I like art. I took ceramics last year, that was really fun. But yeah.
I think the term, there's always that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Well, what happens when talent works hard? And that's Caitlin. She's talented, but she is so driven and goal-oriented. She's a high achiever. She sets these goals for herself and goes after it. And she's got the talent to back it up, and that's why you're seeing great things from Caitlin Carr.
I love the model student she is, and you think student athletes and representing what FCA is all about, just what she brings to our huddle meetings and what she brings to our building, just outstanding. And our hope is that students are seeing that and they can maybe take some notes and follow her lead with that, just that quiet strength that she carries about with her faith, her academics, and in her athletics.
The Insurance Center Agency congratulates this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Players of the Week. Hi, this is Aaron Dorkson from the Insurance Center Agency. We are proud to help support a great organization like FCA. Contact me at the Insurance Center Agency for a free home, auto, business, or life insurance quote. I quote through multiple A-rated companies such as Erie, Wayne, and Progressive to find the best coverage and rates. Good luck to all area athletes this fall.
Thanks for joining us for this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Athlete of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. Join us every Friday night at halftime as we feature a new student athlete who has gone above and beyond in their athletics and in FCA.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
The Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus wishes the best for all area athletes this season. Bowman Beverage, Ice House Drive-Thru, and West Lincoln Way Drive-Thru in Worcester, and Gary's Drive-Thru in Orville take a lot of pride in donating for the area youth sports teams over the years, and they are also heavily invested towards the area high schools and College of Worcester. So look to the Bowman Beverage team of drive-thrus for all your party supplies and help the area youth teams at the same time. And remember, a duck who tells jokes is a wisecracker.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Headquartered just south of Millersburg, Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oilfield service across Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland. Mack Oilfield Services has been a major contributor to area youth programs and the area sports teams for decades. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. That's Mack Oilfield Service of Millersburg. Call 330-674-7371.
It's time to hit the Oaken Road with big savings during the Honda Summer Sales event at Germain Honda of College Hills. Cruise into summer with amazing deals on your favorite Honda cars, trucks, and SUVs. Or get road trip ready today with same-day service, no appointment necessary. Soak up more sunshine and share more smiles with every mile. Only at Germain Honda of College Hills, where your summer adventure starts today. Visit us online at germainhondaofcollegehills.com.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It starts strategies. It starts strategies.
Some call it over-planning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Whether you want to heat your home or fuel your fleet, you can rely on Santmeyer for fast, safe delivery and the best service in the business. Santmeyer delivers high-quality gasoline, diesel, propane, and heating oil to help you get the best performance out of your vehicles, your heavy equipment, and your business. For high-quality petroleum products and exceptional service, call Worcester's own Santmeyer at 330-262-6501 or visit santmeyer.com. That's 330-262-6501 or santmeyer.com.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, home siding contractors.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country Store. Fresh and local meets fresh and local. Locally grown in Kidron, so you know you're getting the freshest taste ever. Corn, cabbage, onions, zucchini, pork, Angus beef, Gerber's chicken, Smith's milk and ice cream, baked goods like breads and pies and more, cheese, deli meats, and so much more.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country.
If you want a store that takes local to a whole new level, stop in today and find the freshest products you've ever tasted.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
Back halftime here at Triway, and at the half, Triway leading Norwayne by a score of 16-7. Time now for your halftime stats, brought to you by Halmar Carpet. For quality selections and professional installation, choose Halmar Carpet in Marshallville. Hardwood, laminate, vinyl, carpet, or porcelain tile. They've got the perfect flooring fit for your home's active lifestyle and the fashion you desire. Halmar Carpet, for the service you deserve. Well, scoring-wise, Triway got on the board early on its opening drive of the night. A 28-yard field goal by Cohen Baker, his second field goal of the year, gave Triway a 3-0 lead. It would be 3-0 at the end of a quarter, and then quite a bit of activity in the second quarter. Triway would go up 10-0 with 8 minutes to go in the half on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Luke Starr to Brant Klippinger. On the next play from scrimmage, Norwayne would get in the game as Carson Arnold broke off a 70-yard touchdown run to make it 10-7 Triway with 7:52 to play. Triway would tack on another score, though, at the 3:47 mark of the half on a 17-yard touchdown pass from Starr to Ollie Krupp. The PAT was no good, and it's 16-7 here at the half. As far as team numbers in that opening half of play, Triway 229 yards of total offense, 197 through the air, just 32 yards on the ground. Triway averaged 2.5 yards per carry, and they picked up 10 first downs. Norwayne, meanwhile, held to 109 yards of total offense, 55 rushing. They averaged better than 4 yards per carry, and 54 yards passing, just 4 first half first downs for Norwayne. Turnovers, 1 in the game. Triway with 1. It was an interception thrown by Starr. As far as penalties, quite a few. 6 for 70 yards for Triway. Norwayne, 4 penalties for 28 yards. On third down conversions, Triway 3 of 7, Norwayne 0 of 11. And on fourth down tries, Triway 1 of 2, and Norwayne tonight 0 of 4. Individual numbers for Triway, the quarterback Luke Starr, 13 of 24 for 197 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, Grayson Smith, 5 carries for 11 yards. Favorite target in the half, Ollie Krupp, 5 catches, 108 yards. Bruin Flinner, 3 grabs, 36 yards. Brant Klippinger also 3 catches for 35 yards. Norwayne quarterback Jacob Bruner, 6 of 11, 54 yards. Carson Arnold on the ground, 4 carries, 76 yards, including the 70-yard run. Ryder Ingold, meanwhile, 4 catches tonight for a team-high 47 yards. Again, it all adds up to a 16-7 Triway lead at the half. And your halftime numbers are brought to you by Halmar Carpet in Marshallville. Hardwood, laminate, vinyl, carpet, or porcelain tile. They've got the perfect flooring fit for your home's active lifestyle in the fashion you desire. Halmar Carpet, for the service you deserve.
Getting ready for the third quarter kickoff. Norwayne will get the football first, 16-7. Triway in front. Halftime here, week 2. Turned out to be a perfect night. It's hard to believe. We started at 64 degrees. We're in the 50s now. In August. It's unheard of.
You said late October. This feels like early November anymore.
Yeah, anymore. Everything got backed up. It might be in the upper 80s in a couple of weeks, but enjoy it tonight. So Baker has it teed up. Maxwell and Ingold ready deep. And here's a little pooch up the right side, headed to the sideline, and that's where it goes. So Norwayne has a couple of choices, and they can start with very good field position to begin this third quarter. Well, Illusion Screen Printing, specializing in screen printing and embroidery and sublimated apparel. Downtown Worcester, to make your illusion a reality at Illusion Screen Printing.
Norwayne's defense got that stop late in the first half. And even though it felt like Triway dominated, it's still just a 9-point game. But as we alluded to, Norwayne's got to find a way to protect their quarterback if they want to do anything on offense.
Yeah, Roman Gilbert in that front have totally disrupted things for Triway.
Yeah, 5 sacks for Triway, 3 by Gilbert.
So at the 35-yard line, here's Norwayne on first down and 10. And they're going to try and run it. Straight up the middle, nice gain. Across the 38 out near the 40-yard line goes Arnold. And a late penalty flag. A little shove late and a little fall by Arnold. He sold it well. But the referees aren't going to be bashful about throwing hankies. We saw that in the first half. And Triway just got a cheap 15 that they don't need to commit here. So for Norwayne, trying to get a drive together. Remember, they had 2 opportunities on the Triway side of the field starting drives and could not get points. Their only touchdown, a 70-yard run. So the 15-yard penalty walks it off to the Triway 44-yard line.
7 penalties now, 85 yards for Triway.
So out of the pistol on first down and 10. Bruner looks right. Quick out route, and it's incomplete for Ingold at the 40-yard line. That brings up second down. Next week, Norwayne goes to Garraway, while Triway will take on Waynedale in week 3. And then the league schedules begin respectively in the Wayne County Athletic League and the PAC. Norwayne and Manchester to the defending teams in those leagues. Both went unbeaten in conference last year. So here's second down and handed off Arnold. This time hit near the line of scrimmage. And nowhere to go. Combination of Harvey and Gilbert were there. And no gain brings up third down 10.
Well, we can't talk about Gilbert enough. We mentioned the 3 sacks, 3.5 tackles for loss. That's his 7th tackle of the night up front. He's just been a bear.
16-7 Triway, just underway in the third quarter. So here's your third down call at the Triway 44. 2 receivers each way for Bruner. Take a snap, looks right with time, fires over the middle. Ingold caught it first down. 30 broke a tackle near sideline, 25-20, being chased on the sideline to the 10 and tackled inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And it's going to be first down and goal for Norwayne.
36 yards on the completion, and that was the first converted third down of the night for Norwayne. We just mentioned, running down halftime stats, they were 0 of 11 on third down in the first half.
And you can almost be sure if Bruner's going to throw it, he's looking to number 10. He's looking for Ryder Ingold. That's been the featured target tonight.
Yeah, 7 of the 13 completions last week went to him. 5 of the 7 have gone there tonight.
So first and goal at the 8. High snap, pulled down, handoff, nothing doing. Arnold did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Was stuffed off the right side of the Norwayne line. He lost a couple. Put him back at the 10. Red Zone Trip brought to you by Hybrid Insurance. Great rates on rental properties. Check out hybridinsurance.com. So second and goal at the 10. And for all the, kind of domination for Triway, it's still 16-7, and Norwayne's knocking on the door.
Yeah.
4 receivers. Trips far side left for Bruner. Take a snap, looks left. Now scrambles, got away from one guy, runs up the middle to the 5, headed to the pylon, touchdown. Pocket broke down, but Bruner did it on his own in the 10-yard touchdown run. And Norwayne is back in business. Down 3 with a point after to come early in this third quarter.
Well, Roman Gilbert broke through the line, and he was a couple inches away from getting his 4th sack of the night. But credit Bruner, able to evade him, found a hole, and snuck in from 10 yards out. And as you just mentioned, it's a brand new ball game.
So Carter Miller on for the conversion to try and close it within 2. A.J. Wolf will hold it. High snap put down. And the point after is airborne and good. 9:35 third quarter timeout. Triway 16, Norwayne 14. Back after this.
Attention area sports fans, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of your local schools from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler Electric has a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Wayne closes within 2 to open up the third quarter. Triway will get an opportunity now up 16-14. And kickoff by Miller is squibbed right up the middle of the field. It hops and Krupp grabs 25. Heads far side 30. Broke a tackle. Daylight 40. Norwayne sideline 45 midfield. Krupp still on his feet and all the way inside the 40-yard line. Well, they're going to put him out, it looks like 45-yard line, far side, but a nice return by Ali Krupp, who's already having himself a very nice ball game.
Well, he really is. 5 catches for 108 yards. Had a great defensive pass deflection near the goal line early in the first quarter. So doing it in all 3 facets there on the great return. By far, Triway's best starting field position of the night.
The only turnover of the ball game committed by Triway. A Maxwell interception of a Star throw. Triway at the 45 on first down and 10. 4 wide, and Star gives it to Smith. Big hole right side. 40, first down, 35 to the 34-yard line. Grayson Smith cracks off the right side for 11. To move the chains.
And best run of the night for him. That equals his entire first half output. As he gets 11 there, now 22 yards on 6 totes.
So at the 34-yard line, first down. 3 receivers come near side left. Krupp and Flinner side by side in the slot. Star with a snap, fake it, look, slant pattern is low and is incomplete. Intended for Krupp, but threw it into the turf at the 27-yard line. And it brings up second down and 10. Well, Mass Lepley, your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment. A fully equipped hardware features Milwaukee power tools, and they got a great inventory of Carhartt clothing. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country. So second and 10. Quick swing out to the right. Krupp behind the line is hit and dragged down for a loss. Cam Hackworth is having a very good night defensively and got Krupp for a loss of a couple back at the 36-yard line on that quick screen.
Well, remember, it was Cam Hackworth last week who had the 99-yard fumble return for a touchdown.
Norwayne had 3 defensive scores and 2 outside 90 yards. Unbelievable last week as St. Clairsville turned it over 6 times. So 3rd and a dozen here. Empty backfield for Star. Take a snap. Drops, fires down the middle, and it's incomplete. And penalty flag will fly. Inside the 20 near the 15-yard line. Boy, that was a bang play. But Norwayne got there a shade early on Flinner. And it's going to be 15 and a first down as a result for the Triway offense.
Well, I was just going to say before the flag was thrown, well-thrown ball, but great defense by Ryder Ingold. But you're right, bang, bang, and maybe just a little bit early as the flag gets thrown.
So that'll walk it near the 20-yard line. And the latest flag of the night. Put it down at the 21 and a first down for Triway.
5th of the ball game for Norwayne now.
Trying to counter the Norwayne score here in the third with one of their own. Triway up 16-14 at the 8:08 mark. So single back, Smith left of Starr. Krupp comes in motion and they hand it to him. Trap play off the right. He's got a nice hole that closed quickly. Good job by Norwayne's secondary to really come in and force. Bruner was one of the guys who stepped up. Bruner plays safety along with the quarterback and made a nice play there. Pickup of 4, but it looked like there was more real estate available. So second down and 6 near the 17-yard line. Starr ready, take a snap, looking, dumps it over the middle. Flinner caught it crossing route 15, 10, 5, headed to the pylon. He dives, but he's out of bounds inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. So Bruin Flinner on the catch and run, and Triway has got first down and goal.
Give him 15 yards on the completion. 4th catch of the night for Bruin Flinner.
So remember, this all started after the nice kickoff return by Krupp, and Triway had half of the field. Drive started at the Bobcat 45, and now sitting at the 2 on first down and goal. Triway for the first down, multiple backs. Starr will give it, and off the left side, Smith, and he gets into the end zone, touchdown. So Grayson Smith gets 6 for Triway. And they pump the lead back to a 2-possession ball game, 22-14, if the PAT can hit here in the third.
Well, nice answer after the Norwayne score by Triway. You mentioned all set up by the great kickoff return by Allie Krupp that gave Triway the short field.
So Baker on for the conversion to try and put it on 2 possessions. Snap and hold are good, and the kick is also through. 23-14 Triway. Timeout. 7:23 third quarter. Back after this.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Team has had it, and each team has scored it here in the third. 23-14 Triway. Squib kick up the right side of the field is going to wander over to Maxwell at the 20. Hit down at the 25-yard line. Good downfield coverage for Triway. Special teams, of course, can really turn things in high school. Sometimes they don't get a ton of credit, but Triway, a nice play there. Trying to get a number, sometimes confused by the camo. I think that was Hauser again. It was. Austin Hauser made a nice play. Military Appreciation Night. So Triway's wearing the camo with the black numbers. I think we've done okay. But if you're on the radio, you don't know anyway. So we've done great. Bruner going to hand off to Arnold on first down off the left side and get a couple. And by the way, speaking of the radio, for those who still are trying to get acquainted where we are, Worcester Radio. Yeah, the same guy's been with you for a long time, Mike and Ron here. We're on FM 102.9 if you're watching on YouTube and listening in Wayne County. That's 102.9 is where we are Friday nights for football and all basketball season for high school or the College of Worcester. And, of course, if you're listening on radio, YouTube at Local Sports OH is your YouTube connection, with Jonathan and Jesse at the controls down to our right. So on 2nd down and 8, quick stop route out to the left side, and that's incomplete. And Norwayne in danger of a quick 3 and out with a 3rd and long coming up here midway through this 3rd quarter. Ingold again was the right side. He's been the guy that has been able to make a few plays offensively in the passing game.
Well, yeah, 5 catches, 84 yards. Norwayne, by the way, 3 and out on their opening possession of the ball game. This would be only the 2nd 3 and out of the night if Triway can get a stop.
So we'll see what the Bobcats want to do. Wide receiver left is Frary. Then trips come near side right for Bruner. On 3rd and 8, take a snap, drops under pressure, steps up, being chased, runs across the 35 and shy of a first down at the 36. They finally track him down. Japka got as many as he could, but he's a couple of yards shy of the marker. And punt time for Norwayne on 4th down and 2.
This will be the 2nd punt of the night for Norwayne. As we mentioned, the last time they went 3 and out was the only other time that they punted it away.
So Miller to punt it. Krupp and Flinner, twin safeties, back inside their 30. Hardly a breath of wind right now on this Friday night. High snap, no rush. So Miller's punt is very high but very short. End over end. Hits at the 42-yard line. Takes a Norwayne hop inside the 40, inside the 35. And is going to be touchdown near the Titan 31. So 35-yard punt with no return. And Triway takes over with 5:46 to go in the 3rd, leading it 23-14. Becker Farms Maintenance, providing professional repair and maintenance services for medium heavy-duty trucks, semis, and trailers. Give them a call or check online at BeckerFarmsMaintenance.com.
Well, another massive situation like we saw late 2nd quarter for Norwayne's defense. Triway had an opportunity in the 2nd quarter to go up by 2 scores, couldn't do it. Here, you get up 2 scores midway through the 3rd, and it might make things really difficult for Norwayne.
So at the 31-yard line, Starr and company. Give it to Grayson Smith left side. Nice hole across the 35. Runs right into Hackworth, who bulldogs him down to the 39-yard line. See if Triway maybe tries to pound it a little bit with Grayson Smith tonight. Smith did have 14 carries for 71 yards in the opener last week. He has a touchdown tonight, 2nd down 2. Ball sitting at the 39-yard line. Starr shouting instructions to his offensive line out of the shotgun. Smith behind him, and fake it to him. Fire it over the middle, high and incomplete. That's intended for Krupp, who came down hobbling and not putting any pressure at all on that left foot as he comes off the field. I don't know if that was on the landing or the plant, but that's got to worry you if you're Triway as he goes to the near sideline to get a look and bring up 3rd down 2. Krupp and Flinner have been the 2 main targets. And now Triway at their 39 has 3rd down. Starr take a snap. He'll keep it off the right side, get a first down. 45. Start a midfield, and ball came loose. But after he went down, and to the 49 of Norwayne will move the chains for Triway.
13-yard pickup for Starr, and Triway now 5 of 9 converting 3rd downs tonight.
You know, if you're Triway offensively, you know Starr can run. You just don't want him to do it all that many times. He is so valuable on the field.
8 carries tonight for 38 yards.
And again, in the open field, fine. If he's got someone coming, it's okay to go down. Give it to Smith, who runs into a wall of white near the line of scrimmage. Tried to bounce it, and there was nothing doing. And he's knocked out at midfield. Norwayne had a blockade up front. A lot of bodies in the middle. Holcomb was there. Ruggles was there. Wiles was there. That entire front, a loss of 1 on the carry. 4:10 to go, 3rd quarter. Triway 23 and Norwayne 14. So start with 4 wide again. Smith single back will leave in motion to the left. Snap. Here's the pressure. Starr fires left. Got a man wide open. It's Smith. Near sideline. 25-20. 10. He cuts it at the 5. Touchdown. Grayson Smith on a little bit of a wheel route. Hang on, however. Penalty flag back in the Triway backfield. And this one may be coming back. It will be. Holding call on the Titans will negate a 50-yard touchdown pass.
I'll tell you what. Was wondering if maybe it might be a good time for Triway to go downfield. We haven't really seen Starr do that tonight. That time, Smith wide open. Would have been a huge, huge play and a great pass, but penalties tonight killing Triway. That is the 8th flag of the night, 95 yards worth of penalties against the Titans.
Yeah, that takes 6 off the board and brings up 2nd down and 20. Smith is not normally used in the passing game all that much, but they put him out of the backfield, went that little wheel route up the sideline, and there was nobody in coverage. So back at the 40-yard line, Triway reloads. Starr to throw it. Rolling right with a penalty flag behind him. Fires deep down the field. Got a man out there, and it's caught far sideline at the 10, 5, another touchdown. But hang on, there's a marker, and we'll wait and see what the penalty is. That's 60 yards for a touchdown, but the flag came down right at the snap. And that was Hauser, and I think it's going to stand. It is. Triway celebrating.
I think it was a sideline infraction.
So it was just a warning then, is all that was. So it'll stand, a 60-yard touchdown pass after the 50-yard was negated. And Triway extends out to 29-14.
First catch of the night for Hauser. 3rd touchdown pass of the ball game for Luke Starr.
And he's thrown a couple of really nice balls in this 3rd quarter. Point after, heavily rushed, and line drive is no good going left. So timeout with 3:38 to go in the 3rd. Triway 29-14, the lead on Norwayne. Back after this.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
Is extended with a couple of possessions and touchdowns, and they've gone from 2 up to 15. In this squib kip, Norwayne will let it go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And the pressure back on the Bobcat offense with 3:38 to go in the 3rd.
Well, we recap Triway's latest score of the night, brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank, now open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about. 4-play, 69-yard drive. It took just 2:08 off the 3rd quarter clock, and the 60-yard touchdown pass from Luke Starr to Austin Hauser makes it 29-14. The PAT was no good, so 29-14 Triway. 3:38 to go in the 3rd, biggest lead of the night, and the latest score for the Titans was brought to you again by the Kilbuck Savings Bank.
So out to the 35-yard line, Norwayne will start again on the kickoff out of bounds. 3:38 in the 3rd quarter. West Holmes up 21-6 on Orville. That's big for the Knights, who had a chance last week but couldn't close. Playing well at home against the Riders tonight. Not sure what the discussion is. We're going to get the proper football in. And that was the issue. We didn't like that one. And we'll start at the 35 with Bruner and company for Norwayne. On first down and 10, Jacob looking to throw. Fires left side short. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Miller. Well, you want to check out two heavyweights, knows to use, then head to Village Motors in Millersburg. America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150, and the durable Dodge Ram pickup. They're both in stock, ready for you to drive home. Village Motors, State Route 83 North in Millersburg. Both teams airing it out a lot tonight. Norwayne has had no success on the ground except for that one big run by Arnold. Bruner under pressure. Fires a little sidearm throw, incomplete, intended for Ingold. Two guys in his face one more time. We'll bring up third down and long with 3:28 to go in the third.
Yeah, we talked about how well Bruner played last week. 253 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tonight has been tough going. 7 of 15 now after that latest incompletion, just 90 yards through the air.
So 3rd and 10, Bruner went far side to get a play in. And a 4-receiver set for the Norwayne offense at their 35. Triway with a 4-man front. That's what they rush. Bruner fires deep, right sideline, in traffic for Arnold. Broken up and nearly intercepted. 2 defenders back there. Triway had a chance at it with Chase Walter. But Walter able to knock it down, but couldn't secure it. And the junior makes it 4th down for Norwayne. The Bobcats may just go. Now it looks like they're going to punt at their own 35, still in the third quarter. Krupp remains on the near sideline, so he's not out there to return. And there's the snap and punt. Line drive kick. And Triway has to let it hit, and it skips by everybody. Big hop inside the 25, inside the 15 to 10, all the way to the 8-yard line. So a good punt, 57 yards and no return for Carter Miller. And Triway starts deep in their own end, but they lead 29-14 with 3:11 to go here in the third quarter.
You know, we talked a little bit tonight about the two teams and really the almost 2 decades of excellence now that Norwayne's put together. We got a lot of game to play, but it's been a while since I've seen Norwayne's offense as stifled as it is tonight against Triway.
Yeah, I think, they're so young up front, and they have an injury to Caden Indorf, their center, who could have been their anchor. The junior, that hurts. And when you're young and teams come after you, that just makes it so tough. So in the backfield, handed off to Smith, and he is gang tackled right near the line. Nowhere to go at all. Norwayne had a bunch of guys up front. Grayson Smith knocked down for a loss of a yard. Line of scrimmage back near the 7.
10 carries tonight for Grayson Smith. 30 yards for the 6'1 senior.
The only good news about Krupp, the trainers have left him alone. He's walking around, maybe a little ginger, but the fact he's still got his helmet walking around has got to be a good sign if you're a Triway fan. But up 29-14, they don't want him on the field right now. Throw it in the flat on 2nd down and long, got up the far sideline. Good gainer out across the 15 near the 20-yard line. A little bit of a swing pass. And that was Flinner again. And he got the loss back, plus looks like about 8 more. So a gain of 9 brings up a manageable 3rd down 2. With 2 minutes to go and the clock running here in this third quarter.
5th catch of the night for Bruin Flinner, now 60 yards.
Thanks for the help. That far sideline, with a camo?
Oh, it's tougher than tough.
I'm challenged tonight. I know somebody's going to run with that somewhere. And slant pattern intended for Flinner, through his hands and incomplete. The pass was high at the 20. He couldn't bring it in. So Triway is going to have to punt deep in their own end with 1:46 to go here in this third quarter.
I'll tell you what, though, near sideline, it's much better than I thought it would be. Still not the worst. Dan Eric and I did a playoff game at Medina where Loudonville had black jerseys and red numbers, almost impossible.
Was Matt Backman there really, really good?
Yeah.
Edmondson was the quarterback?
Well, that was the only good thing. You knew he had the ball about 90% of the time.
Exactly. He was a stud. High snap, and retreating to get it is Triway. And get a punt out of there near midfield, and that's about as good as Cohen Baker could do because he just wanted to kick it. Fortunately for him, there was no rush, and it's going to be down at the 48-yard line of Triway. And the Bobcats will take over with a minute 37 to go here in the third. Norwayne up front, 29-14. We'll stay healthy with Heidi's Pharmacy in Worcester, your hometown pharmacy with friendly service, prescriptions, and wellness care. Visit worcesterpharmacy.com or stop in on Commerce Parkway. Get the TLC you deserve from Heidi's Pharmacy.
Third time tonight that Norwayne will start on Triway's side of the ball, but they've not taken advantage. No points to show for it.
So on first down and 10, Brunner the snap, and here's a flag. Pre-snap penalty or timeout. Norwayne wanted a timeout before that, I guess. They saw something they didn't like in the alignment. So we'll take a quick break, step out for 30 seconds. 1:37 to go in the third. Triway 29, Norwayne 14. Back in just a moment.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Norwayne used its first time out of the half. 1:37 in the third. Triway 29-14. Two Waynesser touchdowns here in the third by the Titans after Norwayne had closed to 16-14 to start the quarter. So out of a timeout, first down. And Jacob Brunner ready to take a snap and hand it off straight up the middle. Arnold. And he spins to the 45, maybe the 44-yard line. Picked up 4. By the way, going back, that Loudonville team, I mean, Colton Edmondson was the guy. Big, strong kid, ran it a ton, threw it a ton. Justin Todd was his coach. He's doing good things now up at Wadsworth.
Yeah, he is.
That was a heck of a ball club they had back then.
Yes, it was.
They were fun to watch. Had a very good playoff run themselves after an unbeaten regular season. So Brunner to throw it left side, incomplete, in traffic. And knocked away. Frary was the intended target. And it brings up third down 6.
I just remember it was one of those nights in November where it seems as black as night. And, sometimes part of my job is not necessarily spotting, but if you or Dan or whoever struggling, I'm pointing numbers. I told Dan at the beginning of the night, whatever you say, I'm going with, because I can't see far side of the field.
So on third down and 6, handed off the right side to Arnold. And he's ripped down by Gilbert at the 41-yard line. Norwayne, you got to figure, they said, we got 2 plays to get 6. They got half it there. Here's fourth down. Yeah, normally I'm pretty good, but you do help me from time to time. And I do appreciate that. I don't give you any credit because I don't want anybody to know that I do occasionally need help. So I'm admitting something right here. And we'll erase the tape later.
Sure.
Here's 4th and 3. Sprint handoff right side. Arnold, forget it. Ran right into Gavin Duncan. The linebacker shed a block, got to the corner, and ended the Norwayne drive at the line of scrimmage, the 41, with no gain. And with 17 seconds to go in the third quarter, Triway takes over, up 29-14.
Well, you hear so many cliches in football. You got to win the trenches. It's at the line. Triway has just won the battle for the line of scrimmage tonight. Those guys up front defensively have just dominated.
So at the 41-yard line and first down. So Hauser will be in there as a 5th wideout. He's got a touchdown grab, and comes in motion towards the line. Starr will throw it. Drops, looks, fires deep. He's looking for Hauser, and the ball is in the air, and it's going to be intercepted back at the 25-yard line. It was a 50-50 ball, and Ryder Ingold went up and took it away from Hauser for the second Norwayne interception of the night.
Well, he's one of the better defensive backs in the area, had 4 interceptions a year ago. And when you've got a 2-touchdown lead, one of those plays where you can take a chance down the field, well-thrown ball, but credit Ingold, went up and had a great athletic play to get the pick. Second takeaway of the night for Norwayne's defense.
So the Bobcats get it right back at their 25-yard line. And clock, maybe one play left in the quarter, maybe 2. 29-14, Triway with a lead. Bruner ready, take a snap, looks right. Little stop and go up the sideline for Frary, and it's incomplete at midfield. Good coverage by Clippinger. That's Brandt. He didn't bite on that short out route, and so the go wasn't there. 3 seconds in the quarter brings up second down.
Well, tough quarter for Jacob Bruner. Just 1 of 7 passing here in this third quarter.
So first meeting in 25 years in this one. Let's hope it continues in the non-league for a while. Both coaches got together, just happened to, in the offseason. Hey, we got an opening. Hey, we got an opening. And it worked out very well. Here's second down, and handoff, nothing doing. Carson Arnold got snowed under by the line to end the third quarter. A loss of 2. We head to the fourth. Triway 29 and Norwayne 14. Back in a minute.
Here at Hartley's Auto Repair, we work on all makes and models. We have friendly, knowledgeable staff that are ready to tackle all of your repair and maintenance concerns.
Do you know how to work on diesels? Stop in and join our team.
We are Hartley's Auto Repair, and we've got you covered. Find us in Worcester at 3281 Lincoln Way East. You can also find us on all major social medias.
Summer is better with Bell Stores. The excitement starts when you download the Bell Stores app and become a Bell Buddy Rewards member. As a welcome reward, you will receive 20 cents off per gallon on your first visit to the pump. Not a Bell Buddy Rewards member yet? Download the Bell Stores app to save all summer long. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full.
Quarter with the Titans up 29-14 on Norwayne. And Norwayne will have a third down and long, 3rd and 11 at their 24-yard line. Norwayne's rush game tonight has been literally one play. A 70-yard Carson Arnold run. That has been it. Bruner to the air on 3rd down. End around, flip back to Ingold on the reverse. Hit behind the line. He can't get away, and he's going down. They try the reverse and forget about it. Good defensive play. Triway on the corner was not fooled as the linebacker Wilson James was there. And it's 4th down in a punting situation. And Triway should get good field position on the change of possession. Miller standing back at the 3-yard line to await the snap. High snap, he rolls right, rugby style, and gets the kick out of there. High spinner up the far sideline is going to go out of bounds. And where are they going to mark this? As they take a look on the far side of the field, trying to judge it. They're walking inside the 45 to the 41-yard line is where Triway will take over.
Numbers through 3 quarters. Triway 346 yards of offense, 279 of that through the air. Norwayne 173 yards of offense, 90 of that through the air. Here's the tail of the tape. Triway tonight 4 of 9 on 3rd down tries, 1 of 2 on 4th. Norwayne is 1 of 19 on third down conversion attempts, and they're 0 of 5 when they go forward on fourth down.
So here, give it to Grayson Smith right up the middle. Plows off right guard, picks up about 5 to start this to the 36-yard line. Illusions Screen Printing, specializing in screen printing and embroidery, plus sublimated apparel. Downtown Worcester, they make your illusion a reality. Illusions Screen Printing. Also have an injured player down. And fortunately, we haven't seen much of that tonight, as the Triway staff will attend to that. Other games around the area non-league tonight. West Holmes continues to lead Orville, as they have all night. North Royalton at Worcester for the first time in their history. And we're up big at the half on the Generals. No update as of late. Hillsdale, who we'll see next week, is home for Lucas tonight. Loudonville, who should be 2-0 after beating Mapleton last week. I'm going to go out on the limb and say they beat Richmond Heights tonight. Some of the other games around the area. And I'll tell you what, why don't we take a break? Or, as I say that, the injured player gets up. That's a good sign. And that was Grayson Smith. And looks no worse for wear as he trots near sideline. So it'll be second down. And call it 5 for Triway at the Norwayne 36. Just over 10 minutes to go with Triway up 29-14. So Starr with an empty backfield. Smith has been the featured back much of the night. 5 wide for the quarterback. Put a man in motion and a little jump pass going forward around the right end of the 35. That's Flinter to the 30, the 29-yard line. So the completion good for a first down. Picked up 7, and that'll move the chains. Flinter's been the featured target, and probably even more so now with Krupp out of the lineup. But Krupp is still walking around on the near sideline. Triway obviously doesn't want to risk anything at this point with a 2-score lead.
Luke Starr closing in on a 300-yard passing performance. Now 18 of 33, 286 yards.
So here on first down at the 29-yard line, Hauser in motion. They flood the left side and will hand it off the right. Just a quick power play. Get some yards, chew some clock. And that was Duncan who got a carry. Gavin Duncan, backup running back who starts at linebackers, had a good night there. And he picked up 3 there to bring up second down 7.
First run of the night for him as Smith just went out a little hobbled to the sideline.
So at the Norwayne 26, is it me or is this crowd lost a little bit of its gusto?
Yeah.
And Duncan again, trap play hit right at the line of scrimmage, nothing doing. And was ripped down. Kale filled the hole nicely. Hackworth assisted. No gain, third down 7.
Well, Norwayne had 4 first-half first downs. They've had only 2 this quarter. And again, Triway scored on its opening possession of the night and has never trailed. It was 3-0 after 1, 16-7 at the half, 29-14 at the end of 3, which is where we sit right now.
So third down and 7. Sitting at the 26-yard line. Take a snap. Starr rolls to the left. Under pressure. Fires late. Pass going to be caught inside the 20-yard line to the 15 and out of bounds with a first down. So a nice little pitch and run. And Clippinger comes up with a catch. And a red zone trip brought to you by Hubbard Insurance. Check online at hubbardinsurance.com.
Well, Clippinger has been active tonight. 4 catches now for 48 yards. Included among them a 10-yard touchdown grab back in the first half.
So Triway basically trying for the knockout blow here, up 28-14 with 8.5 to go. Grayson Smith back on the field. And fake it to him. Starr will keep it off the left side and plows to the 10-yard line before he stood up and knocked down. Pickup of about 3. Brings up second down and 7. Well, here's the local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent Justin Hazlip knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. Get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call Justin Hazlip in Orville like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. So at the 11-yard line, second down, 7. And handed off Smith left side, nothing doing. Hit in the backfield. He does struggle for a good yard, but that was it. Hackworth the first guy to get there, and then got help. So it's going to be third down at the 10. Triway needs to get near the 3 for a first down as the clock moves with 7:20 to go. Triway up 29-14. So 4 receivers set, 2 each way. And Smith next to Starr in the backfield. Take a snap, rolls, looks, fires near the goal line. The pass is going to be caught and out of bounds inside the 1. So a little comeback route, not a touchdown, but a first down. And Triway's first down and goal at the 1. So Clippinger, who was near the pylon back in the first quarter, remember, still made the grab, but stepped out at the 1 to get first down and goal.
Yeah, so give him 9, 5th catch of the night for the junior.
So Triway brings the heavy look in. Starr will come up under center, which is rare. Put a man in motion and give it to Grayson Smith, who is hit and dropped right near the goal line. That's a very good play. Bruner actually came up from the safety spot and submarined that. And also there defensively, Cade Leach. So second down and goal from the 1.
Yeah, tried to make a lunge, but knee went down before he was able to get the ball over the goal line.
So second and goal at the 1. This time Starr back in the gun with Smith to his right. Long count, play clock down to 5. Snap it, Starr follows Smith, and an easy touchdown. 1-yard run by the quarterback, and it's 35-14 midway through this fourth quarter, and Triway in complete control.
And the crowd back into it, cheering on another Titan touchdown. First rushing touchdown of the night for Luke Starr, the senior QB.
So remember, this was 16-14, early third, when Norwayne got the third quarter kickoff and scored. Since that time, all Triway, 3 unanswered. And Baker on for the conversion. And the point after is good. Timeout midway through this fourth quarter. 36-14, Triway leads Norwayne. Back in a moment.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right. So we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind. Because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Hi, I'm Doug Markley with Becker Farms Maintenance. Schedule your truck today to have kingpins, spring pin bushings, and torque rods. Also, tracking arms and suspension bushings on your trailer check. And while you're at it, let's get your truck and trailer aligned today. Let's help you with tire wear and fuel economy. Let's get it straight. Becker Farms Maintenance has a state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. Visit us at Becker Farms Maintenance, Worcester, Ohio, or give us a call at 330-621-4191. Quality work with exceptional service.
Triway to kick off. 6:14 to go, up 36-14. And Baker's little squib up the right side of the field. 25, and it hits off Maxwell, who tries to cover it and does so at the 21-yard line. Sometimes stats mean something. Sometimes they don't. Turnovers tonight, 2-0. Triway has the 2. They've given it away twice. But I'm sure Cody Kelly will not like that after some mistakes last week. But they've still clicked. And up front defensively, have given Norwayne all kinds of fits. Bobcats start at their 21-yard line on 1st down and 10. Single back, 3 wideouts. And Bruner will fake and roll right. Stops, fires up the sideline. The pass is tipped and incomplete. Into double coverage, intended for Arnold. But across the way, Grayson Smith was the linebacker who was over there. And Triway had it well defensed. Walter was on the far side of the field. He's the corner. Flinner was the safety, was also nearby. And it brings up 2nd down. So 6:03 to go. Pace in this one, not quite what we had in the first half. It's rather stagnant now. And Norwayne's going to take time. So we'll take a break with 6:03 left in the ballgame. Triway 36-14, the lead. Back in just a moment.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Fronch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
The Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus wishes the best for all area athletes this season. Bowman Beverage, Ice House Drive-Thru, and West Lincoln Way Drive-Thru in Worcester, and Gary's Drive-Thru in Orville take a lot of pride in donating for the area youth sports teams over the years, and they are also heavily invested towards the area high schools and College of Worcester. So look to the Bowman Beverage team of drive-thrus for all your party supplies and help the area youth teams at the same time. And remember, a duck who tells jokes is a wisecracker.
Going back to throw, pressured, and down again. You want to guess? That's Gilbert. Everybody was there, though. There was pressure besides him, but Roman's going to get another sack. I think that's 4, isn't it?
That's his 4th of the ninth tackle, and what you said, you could almost put into every single play. There was pressure everywhere. Bruner's had to have his head on a swivel tonight because Triway's defense, led by Gilbert, has just been relentless.
So 3rd down and 12. Now back at the 19-yard line. 4-man front. Here's the blitz. Bruner gets off late, and it's incomplete. Try to get a quick slant going, but there were 2 guys in the quarterback's face as he released it. Ingold, the intended target, and it's punt time on 4th and long with 5:17 to go. You know, we haven't given the player of the game to an interior lineman in a while. We're going to tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
It's going to be Roman Gilbert. Such a factor. And he also, starts on the offensive side, but defensively causing havoc everywhere. So the punt is out of there by Miller, and a very good punt. Turn this one over. Triway lets it go over their heads at the 35-yard line. Takes a great hop. 30, 20, and down near the 15-yard line. That's a 65-yard punt. Little solace in a tough night for the Bobcats. With 5 minutes to go, Triway takes over, up 36-14.
Well, we talked about how dominant Norwayne has been. In a regular season loss, you've got to go back to September 30th of 2022 when they scored just 16 against Dalton. Now, last year, remember, they beat Dalton 17-14, so they played low-scoring games, but as far as a regular season loss, it's been 3 seasons since Norwayne's had a night like tonight here at Triway.
So, start with an empty backfield, but he puts a man in motion, and just a little jump pass again. Coming to the right side, trying to get Flinner. He's got a bunch of daylight, 30. Near sideline, 35-40. And Bruner finally knocks Flinner. I beg your pardon, not Bruner. Or instead, the tackle was Cade Leach. Knocks Flinner down at the 47-yard line. So that was 38 yards on that little pop pass. Very quietly, Flinner's had himself a night. And I know, disappointed with a couple of interceptions, but Luke Starr over 300, right?
Yeah, well over 300 now, closing in on 340. And with that grab, Flinner joins Krupp, both over 100 yards receiving for the ball game.
Yeah, that's the only concern right now for Triway. Krupp, who hasn't played this entire quarter, went out with an injury, but is still on the sideline and standing. So a little jet sweep to Hauser. He goes right to left. Penalty flag follows him as he gets to the 40-yard line and is knocked down. But a holding call looks like will negate this and bring it back and bring up first down and long. Well, take command of your land and conquer tough terrain with Mass Lepley Ag Hardware and Turf, your #1 Ventrac dealer in Ohio. They have you covered from kickoff till the job is done. Stop into that legendary Mass Lepley experience east of Worcester off Old Lincoln Way. We haven't had a ton of penalties here in the fourth. We had enough in the prior three quarters.
Yes, we did.
So it'll be first down and 20 back at the Triway 43-yard line.
Yeah, that is the 9th penalty of the night. 100 yards on the nose for Triway. And then 5 penalties against Norwayne as well.
So it'll be first down and 20. We're down to 4 minutes to play in the ball game. And hand it off up the middle. And that's Duncan across midfield. Big hole. And Gavin Duncan, another carry. Rumbles all the way to the 43 of Norwayne. And just like that, 14 yards for the junior back.
Yeah, nice spin at the end there to get 2-3 more yards. That 14-yarder, longest run of the night for Triway.
So second down and 6. Clock moving at 3:29 to go. 36-14. Triway in front. They'll go 2-0. Norwayne will even up at a 1-1. Start taking a long time. Play clock down to 5. And he'll snap it and hand it to Duncan straight up the middle. Big hole, 40, first down, 30. And Duncan all the way to the 26-yard line before they can put a rope on him. A.J. Wolf to stop. But a couple of carries, Gavin Duncan galloping through the Norwayne D for first downs. So Triway chewing clock and on the way to a victory. 20 unanswered by the Titans since early in the third quarter when it was 16-14. So at the 25-yard line. Hey, excuse me, can you? I can't see. Thank you. Sorry. I mean, I'm right here with a headset. Stand right in front.
He didn't look back. Didn't care.
That's okay. We're fine. First down carry off the right side gives me 8. And we're down to 2:05 to go. Second down and 2 coming up. Ron will put the finishing touches on the stats story of the ball game. We'll get you out of here on a Week 2 Friday. At the 17-yard line, Duncan a carry again, left side. Across the 15, has another first down. By the way, I'll make it official. Roman Gilbert is our Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center player of the ball game. He'll get a little interview chance with Jonathan Schilling on the field afterwards. By the way, you can see it on our Facebook page at Local Sports Ohio. And also get a nice T-shirt. All compliments of Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center with locations in Worcester, Orrville, and Millersburg.
Well, if we're giving him the player of the game, we'll run down the stats. 9 tackles tonight, 4 tackles, 4.5 tackles for a loss, and 4 sacks. He had 4 of Triway's 6 sacks here tonight, 3 in the first half. He was dominant.
Yeah, well, when you play Triway, you have to game plan for him. There's no doubt about it. Triway just going to take a knee now at the 15-yard line with 1:20 to go. They can do that a couple of more times, and we're going to get out of here. And put a wraps on this one on a Friday night. Big crowd was in here 2.5 hours ago for the first meeting in 25 years between these two. But Triway the better of it tonight in the 18th meeting. And hopefully many, many more on the docket upcoming. We're inside of a minute, inside 50 seconds. Second down, Triway in victory formation at the 18-yard line. And snap it and a knee. And that's going to do it. Will not need to do it anymore. 36-14 is the final here tonight as Triway picks up the home win over Norwayne. One final break, and we'll put a wrap on it here at Jack Miller Field right after this.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Headquartered just south of Millersburg, Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oilfield service across Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland. Mack Oilfield Services has been a major contributor to area youth programs and the area sports teams for decades. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. That's Mack Oilfield Service of Millersburg. Call 330-674-7371.
36-14. Ron's got all the numbers and the final stats.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Your post-game stats are brought to you by State Farm agent Dan Wakefield. If you're looking for a real value in insurance, see State Farm agent Dan Wakefield located in Millersburg or on Cleveland Road in Worcester, or visit danwakefieldinsurance.com. Triway got on the board first and led 3-0 after one. It was 16-7 Triway at the half, 29-14 at the end of three, and our final tonight, 36-14, as Triway never trailed this evening to run their mark to 2-0. Final numbers tonight in a 36-14 Triway win. Triway had 468 yards of total offense, 346 yards passing, 122 yards rushing, and 20 first downs. Norwayne held to 163 yards of total offense tonight and just 6 first downs for the ball game. They had 90 yards passing, 73 yards rushing. Turnovers, Triway with 2, both star interceptions, and then Norwayne did not turn it over tonight. Penalties a lot. Triway 9 penalties for 105 yards. Norwayne penalized 5 times for 43 yards. Third down efficiency, Triway 6 of 11, Norwayne just 1 of 22. On fourth down tries, Triway 1 of 2, and Norwayne 0 of 5.